बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम गाइस, कैसे हैं? हाउ आर यू? नाउ लेट्स टू स्टडी आज नाउ टॉपिक आवर टॉपिक इज mesothelioma. Mesothelioma is a type of cancer that develops from the thin layer of tissues that covers many of the internal organs known as the mesothelium. The area most commonly affected in the lining of lungs and chest. Less commonly the lining of the abdomen and rarely the sac surrounding the heart or the sac surrounding the testes may be affected. Signs and symptoms of mesothelioma may include shortness of breath due to fluid around the lungs, as swollen abdomen, chest wall pain, cough, feelings tired, and weight losses. These symptoms typically come on slowly. More 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 than 80% of mesothelioma cases are caused by exposures to asbestos. The greater the exposures, the greater the risk. As of 2013, about 120 million 25 million people uh, worldwide have been exposed to asbestos at work. High rates of diseases occur in people who mine asbestos, produce produce asbestos, produce products from asbestos, work with asbestos products, living with asbestos worker, or work in buildings containing asbestos. Asbestos exposures and the onset of cancer are generally separated by about 40 years. Washing the cloth of someone who works with asbestos as increases the risk. Other risk factors include genetic and infections with the semen virus. The diseases may be suspected based on chest x-rays and CT scan finding, and it confirmed by either examining fluid produced by the cancer or by a tissue biopsy of the cancer. Preventions focus on reducing exposure to asbestos. Treatment often include surgery, radiation therapy, and chemotherapy, a procedure known as which include using a substance such as talc to scare together. Pleura may be used to prevent more fluid from building up around the lungs. Chemotherapy often includes the medications Cipleton and Piment. The percentage of the people that survive 5 years following diagnosis is on average 8% in the United States. In 2050, about 60,800 people had mesothelioma and 3,200 died from the diseases. Rate of mesothelioma varies in different areas of the world. Rates are higher in Australia, the United Kingdom, and the lower in Japan. It occurs in about 300,000 people per year in the United States. It occurs more often in males than females. Rates of diseases have increased since the 1950s. Diagnoses oh, diag- typically occur after the age of 65, and most deaths occur around 70 years old. The diseases was rare before the commercial use of asbestos. Sign and symptoms. Lungs. Symptoms or signs of mesothelioma may not appear until 20 to 50 years or more after exposure to asbestos. Shortness of breath, cough and pain in the chest due to a accumulations of fluid in the pleural space are often symptoms of pleural mesothelioma. Mesothelioma that affect the pleura can cause these signs and symptoms: chest wall pain, pleural effusions or fluid surrounding the lungs, shortness of breath, which could be due to collapsed lungs or the pleural effusions, fatigue and anemia, wheezing, hoarseness, or a cough. Blood in the septum fluid, coughed by up hypothesis. In survey cases, the people may have many tumor masses. The individual may be develop or collapse of the lungs. The disease may metastasize or separated to the other parts of the body. Abdomen. Most common symptoms of peritoneal mesothelioma are abdominal swelling and pain due to a buildup of fluid in the abdominal cavity. Other causes may include weight losses, fever, night sweats, poor appetite, vomiting, constipations, and umbilical hernia. If the cancer has separated beyond the mesothelium to other parts of the body, symptoms may include pain, trouble, swelling, or swelling of the neck or face. These symptoms may be caused by mesothelioma or by other less serious conditions. Tumor that affect the abdominal cavity affect often do not cause symptom until they are at late stage. Symptoms include abdominal pain, asthate or an abdominal buildup of fluid in the abdomen, a mass in the abdomen, problem with bowel functions, weight losses, heart. Precordial mesothelioma is not well characterized but observed cause have include cardiac symptoms, especially constrictive precardiate, heart failures, pulmonary embolism, and cardiac tamponade. They have also include non-specific symptoms, including substernal chest pain, orthopnea, shortness of the breath when lying flat, and cough. These symptoms are caused by the tumor encasing or infiltrating the heart and fatigue. In, survive case of the diseases, the following sign and symptom may be present: blood clots in the vein, which may cause thalom, disseminated intravascular coagulations, a disorder causing severe bleeding in many blood organs, jaundice or yellowing of the eyes and skin, low blood sugar, pleural effusions, pulmonary embolism or blood clots in the arteries of the lungs. Survive ascetics. If a mesothelioma forms metastasis, these most commonly involve the liver, adrenal gland, kidney, or other lungs. Causes: working with asbestos is the most common risk factor for mesothelioma. However, mesothelioma has been reported in some individuals without any known exposure to asbestos. Tentative evidence also raises concern about carbon nanotubes. Asbestos, the includes of mesothelioma, has been found to be higher in population living near naturally occurring asbestos. People can be exposed to naturally occurring asbestos in areas where mining or road construction in occurring. Yes, when the asbestos containing rock in naturally weathered. Thank you for joining us. Allah Hafiz.